So Infobip is a fully fledged communication platform as a service provider, helping enterprise customers communicate better with their customers. We've all seen that customer experience is one of the hot topics these days for enterprises. We're also looking at providing software to enterprises now as well. Two things that really stand out for us is critical business elements, and then also what we want to call solving the boring stuff. So where WhatsApp steps in, and no longer customers have to worry about having certain connectivity in certain countries, specifically for multinationals. Now they can have their customers talking to them 24/7 from anywhere in the world. Other things that we've also picked up is where customers now want to start communicating with their end users in very rich media. Rich media meaning that they want to send them pictures, they want to upload documents, and they want to do this in a channel that allows them this whole two-way communication stream. This is what WhatsApp has brought. And when OTT players, or over-the-top players, came around like WhatsApp for businesses to enable and enrich those customer communications with their customers. Not only is it giving a good, great customer experience, it's also helping businesses streamline their processes by not using traditional channels or more costly channels to handle documentation. Other nice features that we've seen some customers are applying in their businesses is for safety and security. So we've got some customers that are making use of a helpline, and if the person at the other end of the phone cannot speak, or they're in a situation where they can only use their phone silently or discreetly, they are able to collect very critical safety information like location, verification of telephone number, name, and those kind of things, or even the condition or the situation that they're in discreetly over this channel. And one of the great features about WhatsApp is that it allows end users to do a pin drop. So enterprises can pick up that information and quickly verify and also use that information. WhatsApp has got very stringent or very strict user policies, and one of them is the prohibition of marketing messages or promotional type messaging. WhatsApp is staying very true to their end customer promise of making sure that the service is used for personal use and that enterprises don't sort of start throwing ads in there. So WhatsApp allows enterprises only to use two types of messages. The one is a transactional type message, and the other one is a customer support type message. Insurance companies sending you information around your policy updates, those kind of things, that we classify as a transactional message. The second type is a support type message. We've all been in a situation where we forgot to log a query with either your utility provider or your insurer, and now you want to log a request or a ticket. Our end users can use that channel to log specific information around problems, queries, or any type of information that they may require from the enterprise. We're working very closely with a logistics company right now that have seen a complete turnaround in the customer experience, not even to mention the cost reduction in their operations as well, by allowing end users now to start tracking parcels via WhatsApp channel. And then if the customer asks any information around the parcel that they sent, they can do this discreetly 24/7 via WhatsApp. Most enterprises don't just have externally facing problems and challenges, they've also got internally facing challenges and problems. And this is where WhatsApp has solved quite a lot of problems. And while Avon, who we recently signed up, are now using WhatsApp as a communication channel for their sales force. Their salespeople can now get very critical information without phoning the contact center via a chat app, which they absolutely love and quite familiar with. So they can get crucial information like pricing and also what their commission is tracking on. And because they've registered their cell phone number, that acts as a verifier with Avon, and they are able then to provide this information to them as well. But the reason why WhatsApp stood out for them is because there's end-to-end encryption. So one of the very cool lessons that we've learned is how users have quickly made the transition into WhatsApp. So these are some of the things we've learned around WhatsApp, how easy it is for enterprises to set this channel loose and with almost zero marketing effort, get the word out there that people can start using that WhatsApp. So if you want to learn more about WhatsApp and Infobip and what's happening in this space, please subscribe to Gadget Gal's channel.